we're going to be cutting the leather. I started a little bit already. The cutting tool, if you can see right here slightly, there are measurements. You slide it onto the edge of the leather. You keep your pressure going on one side. I put a weight there so it's easier for me to hold on so I don't have it rolling back at me. But you just pull, make sure you're not moving any which way, and it cuts you a really solid, good piece of leather. Now that I've cut my leather, what I'm gonna do is I need some flat edges for the ring on the belt and all. I'm gonna take my little L square and line it up with the edge of the leather. And I wanna make sure it's perfectly aligned so that way I get the best straight edge I can. I'm gonna take my rotary cutter and I normally just press it in and then I start moving it back and forth. So what that does is when I actually put it through the ring here, it'll give me the best clean edge possible. On the other end of the belt, if you see this one has an angle. When you're drawing it through the ring, you need it kind of like that so you can do your little tie thing of your belt. So that's a little easier. I just, whatever angle I want to choose, I'll set my square down and then I will cut it. And now that'll go into my ring a little bit better when I put my belt on. Let's move on to the holes. What you're going to do is take the square edge of your leather belt, slide your ring on, and you want to move it towards all the way to the end. I've already made one hole punch, so you're going to take your hole punch, and what I do is, because I don't have a lot of grip strength, I press it down as much as I can, try to get the first one done, and if I can, the second one, and wiggle it out a little bit. And see, I didn't go all the way through to the second layer, so I'm just gonna come through and just do that again. Okay, then we're gonna put our rivets in. You take your rivet, the longest part on the bottom, put through the hole, and then press it down on my anvil. Then I take the top part, kind of press it in as much as I can so it just kind of holds it. And take your hammer, don't hit your fingers, and tap it in. Just tap it in. And then you repeat. So I take this, push it through top portion there so it kind of snaps. Just tap it in.